Welcome to this module on computer networks. Many of us are constantly using computer networks at home and at work and everywhere in between. I've been using computers and computer networks for over 40 years, and I still find computer networks and how computers communicate a bit of a mystery. Although this module will not make you a computer network engineer, the hope is that it will give you a good foundation to start to remove some of the mystery about how network devices and computer networks operate. In this module, we will explain what a computer network is, discuss the benefits of computer networks, and look at how computers communicate. If you have experience with computer networking, you have the opportunity to test through the material by taking the course assessment prior to watching the module.
Welcome to TEDxDAU 2024 Taking Point, live from state-of-the-art Hall Auditorium at DAU's headquarters, Fort Belvoir, Virginia.
We have Russia having invaded Ukraine, conflict in the Middle East, many things to remind us that it is a dangerous world out there. And when things are changing and there's a lot of challenges, it's always important that all of us take point.
The balance of power is shifting. Our adversaries have achieved an unprecedented parity in military science, technology, and operations.
This is the exponential age, and it isn't knocking on our door. It's knocking us to our knees.
China is our pacing threat. It's a nation of 1.1 billion people. We have 330 million people, and we have an all-volunteer force. The first thing we have to do is attract the talent.
We're too slow to identify the talent that we have, and we're too slow to engage it.
If we don't have the skilled workforce necessary to produce our weapons, the necessary infrastructure to meet production demands, and that resilient supply chain of energetic material precursors, we will not be able to resupply our ships, our submarine, and our aircraft. We will only be able to deploy targets to theater.
It isn't the adversary defeating us, it's ourselves. If we don't change our relationship with time, we may have already lost the next war.
We are at an inflection point. Information pollution is undermining public confidence in who is real and what is true.
Every project is an opportunity to build empathy for the warfighters that we are working with so that we can take their perspective and try to anticipate how their context will change in the future.
Sometimes taking point means adopting what someone else is doing instead of needing to invent it ourselves. Taking point by leveraging.
Expeditionary entrepreneurs leverage tools, tactics, and traits to accomplish seemingly insurmountable challenges with little to no resources. They can maneuver to achieve mission objectives in ways that forward units cannot.
In a world of exponential changes coming more and faster every single day, we need to do the work to anticipate the unpredictable change.
Let us be the guardian of our time, our attention, our moments. We will defend our security and our freedom if we are brave enough to question the toil and defend our time.
This is about giving you the opportunity to do something truly extraordinary.
We have a difficult history, and we can't change that. But what we can do is take point, lead with our values, forge a more cohesive fighting force, and forge a more cohesive nation.
We're going to win this great power competition. We're going to win this war for talent, and we're going to win it together. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Ann Wong, Director of DAU's Leadership Center. What do you, the Department of Defense's acquisition workforce, do on a daily basis? You build and sustain the systems that our 2 million members of our armed forces use every day to deliver the decisive winning edge over our competitors. What is the Defense Acquisition Leadership Center's role in achieving your mission? We train you, the 160,000 professionals of the acquisition workforce to realize your leadership potential at every stage of your career. You can Google leadership training and get dozens of sources. So why choose the DAU's Leadership Center? We will connect you with faculty and staff that speak the DoD acquisition language. We offer you a team whose extensive experience spans government and industry, both traditional and non-traditional. We aim to create and deliver a learning experience for you that is 100% relevant to your acquisition workforce environment. Our guiding principles are leadership skills are essential skills, and leadership training is for everyone. Let's take a look at how these essential skills could help you as you build on your career. As a team member, learning ways to contribute and communicate can increase your effectiveness. As a team leader, gaining skills in facilitating meetings, motivating your teammates, and dealing with group dynamics can build people's trust and confidence in you. As an organizational leader and beyond, understanding the value of stakeholder interests and organizational culture can accelerate your organization and those you collaborate with towards achieving the goals and objectives more effectively and more efficiently. When you access dau.edu, you open the doors to the Leadership Center's extensive online training at your fingertips. If you're just beginning your leadership development, click on the training button and choose from one of the self-paced Mosaic courses. Click on the webcasts button to keep up to speed on relevant leadership concepts and current practices. If you have a specific leadership, communication, or management challenge, click on the Toolkit button and grab the tool that can help you fix your issue. Maybe your team is struggling with an urgent leadership challenge. We can work with you and your team in person to facilitate you through the issue with an on-site mission assistance. Or maybe you think your team is ready to stretch and grow their leadership potential. Call us to arrange an in-person acquisition leadership development course. Our coaches serve as results-oriented thought partners to executives striving to make big impacts in their organizations and in their missions. Lastly, if your organization is establishing your own coaching program, we can also share our process and program to help you get established. I invite you to think about how leadership development can help you in your organization, and then come talk with us. You can reach us by using the QR code or URL, through our website, via email at lead21@dau.edu, or you can contact me directly. We look forward to supporting you on your acquisition workforce leadership journey.
Have you ever thought about the way you think? Actually, there are many different types of thinking. When you are involved with making decisions or recommending a course of action, you are most likely engaged in critical thinking. So, what is critical thinking? The answer can be found in a dictionary or online. However, experts in critical thinking haven't agreed to a common, succinct definition. Why might that be? Possibly because of the wide application of critical thinking and its broad range of skills. This makes it difficult to narrow the definition to a few concise statements. The online dictionary defines critical thinking as disciplined thinking that is clear, rational, open-minded, and informed by evidence. This definition is a partial, descriptive list of critical thinking characteristics, but it doesn't include the skills necessary to achieve critical thinking, its benefits and outcomes, or when it's most appropriately used.